What's up, Epic 7? Well, this is a little bit of a surprise. It looks like the art contest Flan is coming to Epic 7 a little sooner than expected. I didn't think we'd see this girl until probably November or December, especially since we're still right in the middle of the Galililius banner. So what does this mean? So for those of you who aren't aware, back in April, there was a contest, winners announced from a art contest where people were able to submit art and have the lucky winner's art be turned into a unit in the game. Several people submitted some really nice art. I still love the spider Yulha a whole lot. But the winner of the contest was Flan. So she's going to be made into a new unit. Now she's going to be a full unit in the game, just like Fairy Tale Tenebria, who was the first one, and Galililius, who was the second art contest winner. Flan's going to be our third art contest winner, and we'll be arriving. But Fairy Tale Tenebria and Galililius were both limited units. So it is very likely that Flan will also be a limited unit. In fact, I think it's a foregone conclusion. Now, she's being revealed on Monday, and that's a little bit unusual. Usually Epic 7 reveals these units on a Wednesday, so I'm not entirely sure why, other than maybe they're trying to generate some hype around her and spread it out a little bit longer. She will not go live on Monday. The assets aren't even in the game yet, or data miners would have showed us her kit by now, so she is not in the game in any way, shape, or form so that her banner could go live on Monday. That's not going to happen. On Monday, we're going to get the reveal on her. And I'll be honest with you, I suspect it's going to be just a small teaser. Maybe we'll see some of her animations, maybe we'll hear her voice lines, things like that, but you're probably not going to see too terribly much about Flan until the Wednesday night full reveal, where they show us the roadmap for what's going to come over the next couple of weeks, the banners that are going to happen next. That's when we will probably get her full reveal, so that on Thursday, when the game goes live, she can be in the game. Now, this is just an assumption, but what I think is going to happen is Monday we'll get our teaser reveal, and then Wednesday we'll get the full kit reveal where they talk about her skills, her stats, her artifact, all of those details. And then on Thursday morning, when she goes live, the banner will still not be up. I don't think they're going to release her over top of Galililius. I just can't imagine that. I suspect they're going to let the entire following week be a week where people can talk about her, generate hype, where people will start asking questions like, do I still get Galililius or do I skip her to get Flan? How good is she going to be? Is she going to break the game? Does she counter Harsetti? Where is she going to be used? They're going to give us a week to talk about Flan. And then the following Thursday, on the 16th, when the Galililius banner goes away, that's when I think Flan's banner will go live, which is crazy, right? That's back-to-back limited banners, but that seems to be what we're doing right now, I guess, is back-to-back limited banners. It does seem like an acceleration of release. It seems like usually we don't see back-to-back limiteds. Usually there's one or two filler banners in between, a little bit of time to catch our breath and recover, and try to farm up some bookmarks so we're ready for the next one, and also so that one banner doesn't steal thunder from another banner. What if Flan is really good? All spending on Gal is going to like grind to a screeching halt, and everybody's going to start immediately saving resources to pull for Flan. So it's not even in Smoggate's best interest to stack them back to back like this. So why would they do it? Well, that's a good question, and you know, whenever there's a question like this, I love answering it with a theory, right? So why? Why would they do something that on paper looks financially backwards, that is going to upset the community by having back-to-back limiteds? Why would they do something that seems to accelerate the schedule, that takes away from potential content? Because we all kind of expected Flan would be in November, and then December we'll have whatever goes on in December, right? But they pushed her up. They pushed her up so that if she drops, she's going to drop on the 16th. And if she drops on the 16th, even if she's a 3-week-long banner, that only takes us into the first week of November. So why would they do this thing? Why would they release her so early unless it's to pave the way, unless it's to open up the time slots? Maybe they moved her release up so that they could free up some spots because maybe we have a collaboration coming, right? I know people saying I'm crazy, people saying I'm off my rocker around the bend completely bonkers, but I don't care. all the best people are. Why would I think there is a collaboration coming? Because there always is. They are always fishing for collaborations, and traditionally we have always gotten a spring and a fall collaboration. And sometimes the spring one is pushed a little bit late into summer, and sometimes the fall one is pushed a little bit late into winter. But if you look back at the history of Epic 7 back to 2019, we have always had 2 collaborations a year, except for 2023. We don't talk about that. That was some dark times. But who would that collaboration be? Well, that's a fine question. Should you skip Flan for it? Well, that's an even finer question. If you're going to skip something this beautiful for the possibility of collab, you're crazier than I am. But I'm telling you, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it in my bones. I'm feeling that we're going to roll right out of Gala and into the Flan banner, and then we'll get just a little bit of a break, just a small little break, because you know what would happen if we had just a 1 to 2 week break after the Flan banner goes away? And then a collaboration drops. You realize that would drop right over top of the Thanksgiving weekend when we have Black Friday spending and Cyber Monday spending, and they can drop us collaboration packs and Black Friday packs on top of it. Whew. Now, what would the collaboration be? That is another hard to answer question, but I really keep coming back to this RTA background that doesn't look like it exists anywhere in Orbis. It looks like a fighting game's background, and last season, the RTA background hinted to the new ML5 unit, right? There was the spear embedded in the ground with the moon behind it, and lo and behold, we got New Moon Luna. So why would they give us a background that doesn't look like any place on Orbis? Like any place we've ever seen before. Unless maybe it's to tie in with some new content that's coming to the game. So I don't know. Think about it. Maybe we're getting a background, or maybe we're getting a collab that would tie into this background, to this world arena. So, yeah, but that's just a crazy Wulf theory. So, what do you guys think? Are you excited for Flan? Is she a must pull? I mean, just looking at her, it's kind of hard to say no, right? Are you guys going to pull for Flan? Are you going to save for a collab? What do you think the collab is? Let me know in the comments section. And, man, I hope you guys are as excited about what's to come as I am. Epic 7 has started to slow down a little bit as we're getting towards the end of our Dash event. And I'm glad to see them pumping out the content and keeping the ball rolling, keeping the excitement up. That's exactly what we need from this game. We need for them to not rest on their laurels and keep entertaining us and bringing new things to the game. Oh, and by the way, for the handful of people who pointed this out to me, 13 hours left on the Dash event when we're supposed to have it for like another 2 days. Have reported it, have sent it up the chain. Not entirely sure what's going on here, but hopefully it gets addressed soon. Hopefully they aren't actually ending our event sooner than it should end. Anyway, that's my theory. Let me know what you guys think. You have a great rest of your weekend.